here in person and those of you who are joining us via live stream. My name is Liz Junot, and on behalf of the Wellness Wednesday at Westside team, I welcome you here to our sanctuary, and I hope that you will feel the peace of this space this evening. This evening marks the beginning of our third season of weekly Wellness Wednesday at Westside programs. The first Wednesday is a live and live-streamed program, which is usually a practice-based of something, and we're excited tonight for what we're in store for. And then, as you may be familiar, our other weekly programs are via Zoom, and then we will eventually unfold into a hybrid where you can come in person or be on Zoom. We're working on the technology and the comfort level as that is the case. In a moment, we're going to light our candle, which reminds us to share our collective light. And I invite those of you who are at home, perhaps you would like to ready a candle. Wellness Wednesday at Westside is an outreach of the Westside Presbyterian Church intended to help all those who are on a journey toward wellness. We are a collaborative community seeking to integrate mind, body, and spirit. And we are committed to presenting people and practices and ideas that benefit the whole person for the whole of life. And that is why we just invite you to this ongoing weekly program. In season 3, we're so proud of how much work has gone into putting a wonderful panel together for the whole year. As you came in, you were greeted by some people. Maybe you grabbed a schedule that gives you a little thumbnail. You may also sign up to receive an email that kind of gives you more, or head over to our website, which gives you other information. These programs are always free and open to anybody and everybody. So, without further ado, we would like to welcome Marianne Gebhardt for the third time. She is our season opener, and we love having Marianne. As many of you know and love her, she has been a yoga teacher for over 35 years. It is her passion and her love. She's a registered member of the Yoga Alliance, and just offers this beautiful gift of sound bathing, which we are going to be delighted by this evening. Before we get started, I would like to invite you perhaps to close your eyes and to imagine that light within you. If we can begin to share the light that was within each one of us, collectively we can bring more light to this world that is so hungering for the light within each one of us. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome at home as well. My name is Marianne, like Liz had said, and so my passion is to share a little bit of sound healing and find a comfortable place. So as we begin, we're going to begin with a little bit of movement. So let your hands come to your knees, and if you've chosen to sit on the floor, if you want to just hop up into a chair, it's up to you. But allowing your hands to rest right at your knees, and inhale your shoulders way up. And as you exhale your shoulders, first back and then down. We're going to do it a few times. You can let your awareness move inward as you inhale your shoulders up as slowly, and exhale the shoulders first back and then slowly down. Let's do it again. Inhale the shoulders up. As you exhale them back and then down, imagine that candle that we lit is right there at the heart. As you open your palms now, let your palms face up. And as your palms are facing up and your elbows are bent and shoulders are soft, with a beautiful exhale, begin to slowly tuck your chin. As you tuck your chin, becoming aware of the back of our neck, becoming aware of maybe an opportunity this evening to allow the shoulders to move a little further away from the ears. And then now with an inhale, let's begin to bring the chin towards the ceiling in your way, in any way, so you feel the front of your neck, the front of your throat. And let it be a moment to pause there. Let a smile come over your face. And as that smile comes over your face, feel a lift, a beautiful lift in through the chest and the heart. And then when you bring your head back to center, let one palm on top of the other rest at the chest, at the heart center. And we're going to take a few moments here to feel the movement of our breath underneath our palms. It's subtle, witnessing your heartbeat, the vibration of your heart, the vibration of your breath, the beautiful tones of the Tibetan bowls. Let them surround you, nourish you, and bring you home. Say to yourself silently, I have everything I need in this moment. And together this evening, moment by moment, I have everything I need. As Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us, the present moment is the only moment available to us. It is the door to all moments. And with our hands at our heart, knowing we have exactly what we need in this moment, allow one hand to remain at the chest sternum and bring your other hand to the navel, to the solar plexus, to the belly. And as you breathe in with your awareness inward, breathe in the words I am and exhale home. Let this opportunity, this time this evening that you've carved out, be an opportunity to come home to your thoughts, to come home to sensations in the body. We welcome all thoughts. We welcome all sensations of comfort and discomfort as our guide, to bring us to wholeness. And with our awareness remaining inward, begin to go ahead and put your hands at the upper part of the chest, which is known as the high heart. And when your hands come to the upper part of the chest, just notice the subtle shift, that beautiful subtle shift as the hands are at the upper part. Take the tip of your tongue and let it rest at the roof of your mouth. So we relax the jaw, the back of the throat. And as we breathe in, as we soften, begin to lift the hands and bring our hands to the lower lobes of the lungs, right at the diaphragm. And so notice how that even allows us to be a little taller, sit a little taller. And with our hands right there, breathing in, we're going to keep the hands here for just a moment. As we breathe in, we slowly feel an expansion. And with a beautiful exhale, your way. At your own pace, allow your breath, so subtle, to move underneath, right here at the diaphragm, the chest diaphragm. Witness this breath as a massage for the heart, for the lungs. Every system in the body and every cell receives. with our awareness remaining inward, go ahead and allow one palm on top of the other to rest at the abdominal area. And as we invite the breath to move so deeply in the body, witness that miracle that you are. Reminding yourself at this moment, there's nothing I need to do. And then now, let's take our arms and just wrap them around like a crisscross and slowly tuck your chin. So what's nice about allowing the arms to wrap around you, feel your own loving embrace. This time this evening that you've carved out. And then now as you inhale, go ahead and open your arms. I know you might be close, but just let your hands open with your elbows bent and your awareness inward. And perhaps silently to yourself, my life is filled with abundance. Let's just take that opportunity. I know the mind will start to have a whole conversation. Just think of something at this moment that you're grateful for. And then crisscross your arms the other way with an exhale and a nice squeeze. And without needing to rush, let's open the hands. And this will also help our tickle or cough as you lift the arms up and begin to move your head a little bit from side to side. When we ask the body to come to stillness, it isn't always easy. So as you reach your arms up, let's interlace the fingers and bring the palms towards the ceiling with a little bit of a bend in the elbows. Good. And if you feel it's too much, just don't lift. And let's begin to lean over there just a little to the left side and moving your head. And when we come to meditation or sound healing, to allow energy to move, letting the thoughts come, giving a little stretch in the beginning is so important. And then now with an inhale, come back to center and go ahead and let your breath take it. The stretch into the side, releasing expectations. It's time to come home to you. And then now come back to center. Let your left hand come in front of you, and your right hand can be behind the chair or behind in any way. So you let your arms create a little leverage. And when you do tonight, breathing into wherever that little place of length is, and tuck your chin. We're going to pause in this little mini twist, wringing out what we don't need, creating space. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and inhale your arms up. Feel this length. Feel what you feel so perfectly. And then exhale, go ahead and twist to the left side. And once you're there, resist the need to twist too much, just enough. And then take that opportunity again to tuck your chin. A little bit of movement, so key in the body. And then now inhale your arms up. As you inhale your arms up, take your pinky and your thumb, join them together and in this beautiful room where we feel held, like almost feeling like as the palms slowly begin to bend your elbows. Let the thumbs as they rest right at the forehead. And so our hands are open like this, an open mind, this beautiful light that we bring to our forehead, enlightenment. Allow the hands to be open and the thumbs to rest right at the forehead. as we connect with our own intuition. And then now taking the hands and the thumbs, bring it right to the heart. And then now as you begin to tuck your chin, let the light from your heart, let it shine. Just like we lit that candle, breathing in to a light within each one of us and ignite it with your breath, with your awareness. As you slowly close your hands, begin to allow your hands to rest right in your lap. Sort of shimmy yourself in a place of comfort, and I'll invite you to lay down in 1 minute. Take your thumbs and draw them or place them inside the palms and very slowly close your hands. And sit comfortably with your thumb inside the palm. And we began by moving our shoulders. We began by moving a little bit, a twist, a lengthening in the arms and a hug. And now as the thumb comes in towards the palm, imagine that thumb represents light. And with each breath as you inhale, ignite a light within you. And witness that miracle that you are. And without needing to rush, begin to slowly, slowly open up your hands. And any amount that you can find your place of comfort, you can begin to lay down on your yoga mat if you'd like. You can turn your head around so the bowls are closer to your head, so your head is facing this beautiful sanctuary. If you have a coat and you would like to fold it behind your head, that's very comfortable for your neck. If you're sitting in the pew, sort of shimmy yourself back. The more comfortable you are, the better. And if you need to move at any time, don't resist. This is about finding a comfort. And once you have laid down, once you decided to find your place just to be, I will be guiding you for a little while, and then I will be very quiet as the singing bowls, as they wash over you. We are filled with vibration, the vibration of our heart, the vibration of the breath in the body, the vibration of our digestion, our voice. There's a beautiful harmony with each breath as it moves in your body. Notice as you breathe in, follow the breath. It's subtle, but notice what moves in your body. The chest, the belly. Perhaps even though the singing bowls are playing very gently, you can hear the sound of your breath. Tonight I'm going to invite you as you breathe in to almost say silently, so, it's S-O, as you breathe in. As you breathe out, hum, H-U-M, so it's so, hum. And as you listen to that tone, the breath makes so, hum. Notice how it becomes a focus for the mind. So hum. As you exhale, hum. Imagine layers and layers on your skin are more relaxed with the vibration of the exhale in your body. So hum. Become aware where your body meets the surface, whether it's the surface of the mat, the surface of your seat, and feel supported by it. We will begin with a beautiful metta. Metta is loving kindness. Let my words be your words. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I awaken to the light of my true nature. And may I live my life with ease, allowing these words just to wash. And then the last one is, may I be held by love. May I be held by love, letting our yoga mat, our chair, hold us in a way where we allow the breath to move deeper in our relaxed body. As Deepak Chopra reminds us, find that unchanging part of yourself. It is perfect. And at the source of life, and finding peace and the undisturbed contentment of bliss. Those words, as they wash over, finding an unchanging part within each one of us. Witnessing the undisturbed place of bliss. That's your true nature. As we allow layers with the sound of our breath, the rhythm of our heart, the vibration of the bowls, closing our eyes, softening so the breath can move deeper. That unchanging part of ourselves is perfect. And at the source of life, one finds peace, harmony, and the undisturbed contentment of bliss. undisturbed contentment of bliss, that unchanging part of ourselves, is pure potential. It's pure potentiality. This place of pure peace. This is who we are. gentle tones of the bowls, the beauty of the rhythm of your breath. Noticing your skin and layers beneath your skin, and the gentle vibrations that surround you. Deepak Chopra reminds us our bodies are held together by sound. And when we witness disease or an imbalance, it simply means something has come out of tune. And I like to think about that as we quiet this evening, as we come home to sensations and thoughts, as a reminder to welcome them. All thoughts, all sensations, the gift of guidance. I like to think about that particular quote as there will be a time we might come out of balance, simple as a headache, an ache in the body, the pure knowing, the awareness, the attention that we give to it is the gift. I like to think about it as a deep listening. Let our practice together this evening be an opportunity for deep listening. The vibrations of the bowls, the vibration of our thoughts, the vibration of our heart. As we breathe in, we create a vibration. As we breathe out, let's carry that wisdom with us. For deep listening, and it is in stillness that we hear so much more. It is in stillness that we feel so much more. There's a wisdom deep within this place of stillness. So again, that reminder, I have everything I need in this moment. I have everything I need. To nourish my body and my mind. The gift of deep listening. Allowing the singing bowls to create a beautiful dance of harmony within the body. Allow our breath, the rhythm of our heart, bring us home. bring us home to that unchanging part. Bring us home to that undisturbed place within us. As the singing bowls continue to play, if you like, so hum. That's a universal mantra. And a mantra means instrument of the mind. Or if you prefer to just for the next few moments, breathe in the words I am. And with a beautiful exhale, say the word home. Breathing in, ignite that light within you, and exhale. Coming home to that place, pure consciousness, pure peace, the rhythm of you. There's no one else quite like you. Breathing in, breathing out, and coming home. As you witness one tone and then another tone, one thought and then another thought, and you see how the tones of the bowls, one and the other, in their uniqueness and their purity. And then they create a beautiful symphony of tones. Allow your thoughts to come. And allow your thoughts. And as you very slowly take your thumbs again and bring them in towards your hand and close your hand. And as we know, the thumb represents light or fire in the 5 elements. And as we draw the thumb in towards the palm just for this moment, as you breathe in to a light that's already within us, let that light get brighter with each breath drawing it in, sparking it. Let the light warm the body. Imagine that this warm light moves to the bottom of your feet and the very top of your head. And as you visualize this inner light, you know from a candle the brightest part is very often close to the wick. So this evening, where is that brightest part of the light? Knowing that the light moves throughout the body, but where is that brightest part tonight? And with our hands still closed, begin to take the hands and let them rest at the chest, even though the thumb is tucked inside there. And when the thumbs and the hands just rest at the chest, at the heart, notice there's a shift when the hands are by the heart. And so this evening I invite you, as your hands are by the heart with the thumbs tucked in, set a personal intention tonight. What is that personal intention? And with the next inhale, slowly begin to open your hands and let that warmth move to the heart center. Letting your palms now, as your hands are open, feeling the warmth. As you set your personal intention tonight, release any self-doubt or limiting thoughts. Let the beauty of warmth, of light, right at your heart. And the beautiful metta, very often Jack Kornfield will do a beautiful metta, and we started with it. But today, as the hands are by the heart, the eyes are closed, take the tip of your tongue now and let it rest at the roof of your mouth. It's subtle, but it will release the jaw, the back of our throat. And imagine that tip of the tongue ignites a light behind the sinuses, inner ear, and behind our eyes. It joins that beautiful light at the heart. And silently say, may I be held by love. May I be held by love. To the light of my true nature. As we allow the vibrations of sound may I live my life with ease. I know for myself I have a full conversation about that. Just smile and let the thoughts go. May I live my life with ease. begin to allow your hands just to rest again in your lap, bringing your awareness to the very bottom of your feet, whether you're laying down or they're on the mat. And begin to just wiggle a little through your toes, just a little through your toes. There's no need to rush. And you see there's an arch right at the soles of your feet. And imagine the warmth that we brought to our heart, behind our eyes, deep into the sinus, back of the throat. Let's imagine we bring this light all the way to the soles of our feet where there's an arch. This is the place that connects us to the beautiful earth. And we're going to explore those little curves in the body at the soles of the feet filled with warmth, light, and then begin to bring that to the little curve at the ankles, top of the heel. Begin to move this warmth, this light, with the tones of the bowls, the vibration, to the knees. Let it create a circle around your knees. The beautiful joint that moves us forward as we travel to the low back. There's a curve, whether we're sitting or laying down at the lumbar spine, behind the navel, and fill that with light. Behind our neck. Begin to bring this all the way up to the top of our head. Filling yourself with this beautiful warmth of light. And at the very, very top of our head, like the very top of a candle, and as you keep your awareness remaining inward, begin to take your hands and rub them together. And when you rub your palms together, interlace your fingers and point out with your pointer finger and let your thumbs just be side by side. And whether you're laying down or sitting up, it's all perfect. We're going to let the thumbs move to the forehead. And as the thumbs move to our forehead, imagine the index finger is a beautiful light, the light of our candle, bringing us enlightenment, an open mind. As a reminder to tap into our intuition, that inner wisdom. Taking the thumbs and let them rest right at the sternum, the heart. And when your hands rest at the sternum, the heart, we're going to take the thumbs and make a small circle. So I like to invite you to let the thumbs create this circle coming up on the right and down on the left, or any way that you created this circle. And really feel this area of the chest, the sternum. And as the singing bowls, as they sing, this vibration, as it moves to your chest, your heart, your sternum. And just like a spinning top, there's a lot of movement. But at the very center of this movement is stillness. So now allowing the hands to open and rest again at the heart. And at the end of our practice, before any movement, with our awareness inward, with that knowing I have what I need, with that beautiful opportunity, even tonight, perhaps when you go to sleep, breathing in, I am, and exhaling home, coming home. And so here, we ask ourselves, without looking for an answer, and I remind you, it's not selfish. What nourishes me? What nourishes me? You can even rephrase it. What brings me joy? And before we move, we ask this question of ourselves in this very fertile ground, this big place of silence, our true nature, pure peace, undisturbed. Because when we do, and we treat ourselves with this love, the people we love most, they receive as well. And it becomes a ripple. And so, when we ask ourselves, it's where I becomes we, and we become one. So may all beings everywhere be happy. May all beings everywhere be healthy. May all beings everywhere awaken to the light of their true nature. And may all beings everywhere be held in love. And as you begin to deepen your breath, let us smile. It's not always easy to be resting with a smile, but let that smile come over your face. And as the smile comes over your face, if you're laying on the floor, begin to bring your knees in very slowly, one at a time, meeting the body very slowly. No need to rush. If you're sitting down in one of the pews, then let's come forward a little and notice the back of the body. And as you wrap, wherever you are, as you wrap your hands around you, give yourself a wonderful compliment. And if at home, you take that time just to bring yourself back. You can wrap your arms, you can wrap your legs so they come in closer. And then whenever you're ready, slowly, slowly, come back up to sit if you're laying down, but let it be your way, your time. Your body will guide you. And when you come back up, I'm going to use this beautiful tone and just let a spark of light. I'm going to ring it 3 times. And then now let's join our palms together, and as we tuck our chin a little bit just to let this tone sort of bring us, and then give ourselves a compliment. And when you're ready, meet the eyes of someone else and just offer peace. Just offer peace to one another, because it wouldn't be the same without each and every one of you. And namaste at home.
Thank you so much for being with us this evening. What a gift. What a sublime gift. Thank you, everyone. You are invited to continue to be here to share light with one another and energy. If you would like to take what you are feeling now and walk the labyrinth, you can do that as well. There are some guides that can help talk you through that if you've never done that. And we hope to see you again. But thank you for being with us tonight. Namaste.
And I'll stay up here for a minute if anybody wants to see the bowls or ask about the bowls. But walk that labyrinth or go home and have a nice cup of tea.